Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, I'm Nique Lynn. This is the place where braiders turn to learn braided hairstyles, develop tenacious hustle, and flourish in hope. Today's video is brought to you by none other than Mayde Beauty. Mayde is a beauty brand that is inspired by you. They not only want you to look your best, but also to feel your best. They are currently promoting their Mayde Braid hair series, which consists of various hair that can be used to create distressed locks or even butterfly locks like I'm going to do for you today. So they sent me their 2X Cuban Twist hair along with their beach curl, and I'm so excited to share with you how amazing this hair is. So before I get into the specs of the hair, I did quickly want to just go over the braid pattern. So as you can see, I have the 2 rows in the back, and what I did was like the round method where you just part it out row by row going around the head. And so in total, there were 6 rows. And then as far as the braids go, there were 37 braids. And I will go ahead and put a little chart right here so that you can see that information as well. All the braids are what you call brick laid, which just means that the braids that are above will fall in between the spaces of the braids below. And what that does is it helps to create a fuller style, a fuller looking style, and it creates less gaps, which works out really nice for butterfly locks because you don't want to do too many of them. So you want to get the fullness of the style without having to do too many of the locks. As I mentioned earlier, I decided to go with the Cuban Twist. This Cuban Twist is 18 inches and it's in the color OT 530. So you can see that it starts off with like a darker, almost like a 1B, and then it gradually works its way down into like this reddish burgundy color. And for the wrapping hair, I chose the 3X Beach Curl. It's 20 inches and it's also in the color T530. This pack does come with 3 bundles in it. So instead of like maybe the 4 or 5 packs that you would need to complete a style, you only need about 1.5 packs of the curly hair. So once I split my Cuban Twist hair in half, and you can even do it smaller than that because the texture of this hair is very kinky, and so you really don't have to use a whole lot of it to reinforce your braid. And I have to say that Mayde Beauty's brand of the Cuban Twist was super easy to work with. Also, when you're braiding the Cuban Twist hair over the natural braid, you don't have to braid it all the way down. All you have to do is braid it about halfway, and because of its texture, it will not unravel. And so now for the wrapping, you will need 2 pieces of the curly hair per lock. Also, you want to be sure that you fluff out those pieces prior to inserting them through your braid. So when I first opened the pack, guys, I have to admit, I really was like, these pieces feel a little thin. And so I was kind of concerned about how were my locks going to come out? Like, were they going to be full enough? Were they going to look kind of just, slim? Like, I just didn't know how they were going to come out. And so I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised that when I began to start wrapping the lock, I couldn't believe how easy these locks began to just butterfly themselves. And I'm not a type that really likes super full butterfly locks. Like, I still like a level of neatness to them. And I mean, maybe quite the truth is that I haven't figured out how to get that super messy look, but my clients that have requested them from me, this is how they actually want them. So I have to say that the texture of this hair and how easy it was to use, and the fact that there was no knotting and tangling and just all of that was just A+ for me. And so I would definitely use this hair again for my butterfly locks. So I wanted to slow this clip down because I want to show you how to seal the lock. So you're going to take the hair that has the larger portion, you're going to roll that and then switch hands. Fold it up, and now that smaller piece that you have is going to be used to wrap around the portion that you just folded. You can wrap that piece around a few times, and once you have it wrapped around, then you can take just a little spot of glue, and it really only takes just about one dab there, and then you can finish the rolling. Once you have that done, just give it a little twist there, and then you're going to cut off the excess hair. Now let's talk about the benefits of the length of this hair. So typically when I do my butterfly locks, right, the Cuban twist hair is like 16 inches and the curly hair is 18 inches. But now you're getting 18 inches with the Cuban twist and 20 inches with the curly hair. And so for me, what would happen in the past was that I would feel like I was running out of hair. And to be honest, I really didn't feel like I was able to get my locks the same length, because some pieces, especially once I started working up towards the top of the head, the pieces would get shorter and shorter, and I would feel like, I was just running out of hair. With this hair, just those 2 extra inches made such a difference for me, and I absolutely had no problems at all. And so even though this wasn't necessarily like true bob length, I mean, this did come past her shoulder, but I was still able to create that bob layered look. And so I really liked the length of this hair a lot. And this is something that could have been extended if that was, your preference. But I'm telling you, the length of this hair for me also made such a big difference in this install versus some of my other installs. So as I'm sure that you could probably tell by now, I mean, I really did love this hair. I had no issues with it at all. And like I said before, despite me thinking that it was a little bit thinner, it actually worked out to my benefit because the locks were just so calm. And I love that. It was like truly like a calm sleigh. And the way that it was just able to just butterfly on its own, like, look at that, guys. Like, I'm really like not doing anything besides just sticking my thumb through the hair, wrapping it around and taking my thumb out. And that is really the basics of how to do these locks. And with this hair, it really makes it seem like you're putting in a lot more effort than what you really are. So for me, this hair was definitely a win. I would totally use it again without a doubt. I'm so excited to even try some of those other curl patterns that they offer. So I thought that was really cool as well. I chose this beach curl because I felt like it was the safest bet, because I didn't want to try something or a pattern that I never used before. So I was like, oh, this kind of looks close to what I would normally use, so let me go ahead and choose that. But I do want to try some of their other curl patterns. And also, they have the Cuban twist hair in the color OT350. And if you're a braider, you know how difficult it is to get your hands on 350 anything. So, and I actually spoke with them and I explained that the color 350 is really hard to get your hands on when it comes to especially like hair for butterfly locks. And so guys, that may be something that they're even working on. So be sure to check them out. I will leave all their information in the description section below. And one last thing, so if you've made it to this point of the video, thank you for watching so far, because guys, we have a giveaway. And so not only did Mayde Beauty sponsor this video here, they also agreed to collaborate with me, and we are going to do an Instagram giveaway. So those details will be down below as well. So make sure that you go ahead over to both of our Instagrams. You have to be following both of our Instagrams. You also have to like the post that will be posted on both of our page. And then you can comment done on my page. And then from there, we will pick a winner. So again, that is an Instagram giveaway, guys. And yeah, we just look forward to being able to share this wonderful product with you. And so, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching my video. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed this type of hair review. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section. And if you appreciate this type of educational content, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And as always, guys, enjoy the rest of this video. God bless, and I'll talk to you in the next video.